The follow-up is simple. Ask a question, listen to the answer, then follow up. I'm your host, Noah Kozlov. Enjoy. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Follow-Up Podcast, the dad and daughter series, which we've been doing ever since this period of isolation during the pandemic. I'm Noah. This is my first grade daughter, Eden, who, depending on when you watch or listen to this episode this week, will be turning 6. So I got a feeling that next week we'll be talking about what it's like to turn 6. You can watch all the episodes on vocalnow.com, VOKAL now.com. And even if you're watching there, you can still subscribe and listen, or subscribe and rate and review and let us know what you think on Apple Podcasts. Just find the follow-up. Every Monday is a new episode. Short, entertaining, what we think is entertaining at least, conversation with the two of us, and it is always Eden's topic of choice. So today, what do we have?
My first day back in person in school.
Which was pretty exciting because here in New York City we had 2 false starts with the start of in-person school, and we were going remote, but the thought was that we'd always be in person at some point. So it's 5 days every 3 weeks. So far you've been in school 1 day. So I'm going to ask you what you always ask me and you always ask Mom about our days. Tell me everything. Start at the beginning and let me know everything.
So, first, before I went to school, we have to take my temperature and we have to fill out a health form. And you have to give the health form to someone at school who comes around and
I'm just picking your hair out of your face.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so someone comes around and looks at your health form and takes it. And then, we walk into school. So there's stairs. So you walk up the stairs, then you go in the yard, turn into the cafeteria. And then I go to my classroom. So right when I walked in the classroom, I see that there used to be tables with a few people, but now there can only be 2. And there's a divider, something in the middle of the table, and that separates us. So when we got there, we were doing you take off your stuff. You take off your jacket and your backpack, put on the back of your chair. Like that. Like this. If that's the back of my chair.
So you don't put it in the closet anymore?
Yeah. So if this is the back of my chair, if I'm sitting in a chair, I put that on the back like this, and then I put my backpack on top of my jacket.
Okay.
So then there was a little coloring page that you do, and you just color in the 2 people. There's 2 people, and I think it said "Welcome back" or something.
That's nice. It would make sense.
Something.
Your first day.
Welcome to first grade or something, or welcome. I think so. I know it said something like that.
Okay.
And then after we did that, we did a reading workshop. I think that's what we did. Reading workshop.
Because this was a few days ago.
Yes.
So you're trying to think about.
This was last week.
Yeah, this was about 5 days ago.
Yeah, this was last
Okay, so
Wednesday.
reading workshop.
So she gave us little bags of books. A bag that's our level, and it has a book.
That were specifically curated by your kindergarten teacher so that they would know, so that your first grade teachers would know what reading level you're at.
Well, I think that's probably what it would be because I have chapter books now.
Mm-hmm, yeah, which is nice. Yeah.
And I actually have a Junie B. Jones book.
She's funny.
Yeah, she's very funny.
Okay, so you did reading workshop.
Yeah, so I did that. Then I think we had art.
Okay.
After that, we had art. So did reading workshop. Then we had art. So when I was in reading workshop, I went with our art teacher just down the hall. There's a little bench, but it's really the air conditioning, which is funny. So we just sit there, and I just did a little sounds and words, but they were made up words.
It's kind of funny.
So, yeah. they were a little hard.
But everybody, let's go back for a moment. Everybody's wearing masks the whole time, right?
Everybody, yes.
Any problem with that?
Got like 2 or 3 more reminders for someone.
Mm-hmm. But did you have any problem with it?
No.
You're just used to it now, right?
Like, kind
Just
of
is what it is?
Yeah, so, like, I don't, like, after a few hours, I get used to, like, wearing it. I don't really feel it on. But then when I look at someone, and then I like, no, I have it on.
Right, it reminds you
So,
that you have it on. Yeah.
But
And
yeah.
then if you go to eat and you just go like this. Oh. So what about lunch?
So, well, yeah, lunch. So, at lunch, we, our teachers go somewhere to probably have lunch because they have no, like, it's like they're, because that's the time that we are all together.
Right, and the teachers have some time to themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But you're eating in the classroom, not
Yes.
going to the cafeteria.
No, me in the classroom. Someone else comes.
To watch.
Yeah.
Monitor things, yeah.
Yeah. So that's lunch.
But all
Yeah.
the kids still at that time were, you're separated by the dividers.
Yeah.
Everything's safe.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm. So after lunch, we don't have recess anymore. But after lunch, we had writing.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had gym.
Because you don't have recess, I know you've been doing the things with remote at home, doing some like movement.
Yeah.
Were you doing that in school too?
Well,
You get like little breaks after an activity, do some movement things?
Oh, not really.
No? But I bet you will as time goes on.
At the end of the day, we had a little movement break.
Okay, so what about gym?
That's right. So gym was actually there's squares around the gym that are painted. Squares, but
What are they for?
There's spots.
So that everybody has to stay in that square?
In one, they're small squares. So every person has a different square.
Oh, got it.
Their own square. So yeah, so we have squares,
Mhm.
and then and there's little spots inside
Got it.
to stand on, but. And then my spot's like in the middle of the gym, I think, and I have to remember my spot.
So you always have to go back to your spot no matter where else you've gone. You have to go back to your spot.
Yeah.
Only one person could be on a spot.
Yes, but you have to remember it, so you have to be in the exact, you have to remember it.
Are the spots different colors? So that you remember, okay, my spot was yellow, or you just have to know the location of it?
Well, some are yellow, there's like 10 of each color. There's a lot of each color.
Oh boy.
So it's hard. No.
So what did you guys do in gym?
So in gym, we were doing these push-ups, which are really hard. So it's a push-up, but you you're in the push-up position,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go, you raise like this arm. If I was gonna say if I'm in the push-up position right now, then I would have to go down, 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 down.
Whew.
It's called push-up high five, so you have to give a high five up, then to the other side, high five,
Woo.
high five, and then and then change like
Mhm.
high five, high five.
Fun?
Yeah, so after that, we came back, and we had snack. I think we had,
So what's different about snack this year than years past?
well, that you have to bring your own snack.
So explain what it was like in the past.
So in the past, there was a snack bin.
Well,
Well,
it was every family had a snack week.
Right.
So you'd bring in snack for everybody at the beginning of the week.
Right.
But now it's individual.
Yeah, you have to bring your own snack from home.
What did you have this week? What did you pack? Goldfish?
Extra cheddar goldfish.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you had snack, and then that was the end of the day?
Yeah, and then we did a movement break. So that was we watched something on the smart board.
Mm-hmm.
And we did a dance to follow along.
So-
Can't Stop the Feeling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did all the time.
So you told us your day was I said scale of 1 to 10, and you said it was a 10. Was it strange at all being in school under those circumstances?
Yeah, it was strange.
But it still felt good.
it still felt really good to be in school, which I haven't been in school for so long.
Did it feel good just to be around other kids, or did it feel good to be... Am I boring you? Okay. Did it feel... And if you're listening to the podcast, you didn't get to see her yawn. Or did it feel... It felt good just to be around other kids, and also it felt nice to have a teacher in front of you instructing you instead of having to look through the computer?
Yeah.
What made that feel so nice?
It felt nice because, like, I could be in school, and it's like, and I can have a teacher, like, really in front of me, and it's nice because then I can get more, like, now I don't have to be on the computer, like, with my eyes just stuck to the computer.
Mm-hmm. Right, and you get more personalized instruction when you're in a classroom because on Zoom now there's close to 35 or 40 kids on that Zoom because of how things have worked out this year.
Yeah, so
but
now...
in classroom there's eight kids.
And the funny thing about it is that there were 4 girls and 4 boys.
And the next time you go back into the classroom, it's a pretty special day.
It's my birthday.
But it'll be a little bit different because in the past, pre-K we used to be, I think we could, maybe we sent in munchkins maybe or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then in kindergarten you couldn't do that anymore. In kindergarten we
came in. Book.
Right, we came in and read a story.
Yes.
Was I there? Yeah, I think so.
No, it was only Mom.
So I was away.
Yep, you were away.
And then...
I think you left the day before or something, or that morning. Something.
Well, I think last year, I think I asked you, would you rather me be away on your actual birthday or your birthday party? And you said, well, I don't want you to miss the birthday party.
Right.
So I was away on your actual birthday, I think. Yeah, I think that was the case.
Yeah, because I wanted you to be at my party.
Right. So it was a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little bit different celebrating the birthday this year in school.
Yeah.
But you're turning 6. Pretty exciting. All right, so next week, we always say that it's your choice of topic, and we never let anybody know what the topic is going to be, not even Mom. Mom always asks, what are you guys talking about?
Yes, and we say, it's a secret. We're not going to tell you any topic any week.
But now, Mom's going to know that next week,
yes,
we're talking about your birthday. Love you.
I love you.